He'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Rios leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two out with the man at first. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols.
The first baseman, Albert Pujols.
The pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that...
3-1, here it is. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now to bat, Adrian Gonzalez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6. The second baseman, Javier Baez.
2 down, no one on base. And into bat next, the versatile to the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece.
My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just in the...
So here is Willie Adames. In previous duels with Degrom, he's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Brandon Phillips. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Flame 11, 1-1.
One out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Nick Castellanos now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Two and 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2.
That's the ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 11,
first pitch of the AB now. In there, 0-1. Try to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hit out towards second. And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive at 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway. Digging in is the outfielder, Josh Hamilton. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Playing 11.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that finds the And he's out. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box, Jose Bautista, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now here it comes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Short, hit hard. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball that misses.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 17.
At the plate, number 17, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rodriguez has got it, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fast.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Next to hit, Alex Rodriguez struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he fouls this one off. Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another try at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath. Adjust it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
I'm with it. I get it. I got it. I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter, Adrian Gonzalez.
Now here's the first offering. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now back, second
And that
baseman.
brings up Javi Baez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here's another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back, number 11.
Up next is Danny Jansen, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. The pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 5 innings here tonight. 2-1 New York.
Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out of chase, money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. 2 scene ain't enough.
Stepping up is Brandon Phillips. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the center fielder, Josh Hamilton.
Ready now is Josh Hamilton. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, Ketel Marte.
First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. Carlos Beltran will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 17, Carlos Beltran.
From the stretch. Low for ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. One 0 count. Here it is.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So the next to bat will be Alex Rodriguez. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ball 1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2. This is line to left. Castellanos the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now here's the pitch. Albert Pujols is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup too low. He walked him. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Luis Cessa takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Luis Cessa.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Here's the 0-1.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Right side, fair ball down the line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Javier Baez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Throw over to third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 1. Carlos Beltran will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 17, Carlos Beltran.
Kendall Graveman is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Kendall Graveman.
Now at the plate, Jose Batista comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
This is where pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time. Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. But also, the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
This is foul right side. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
the batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Baez fields it cleanly to second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Number 17.
Next up is number 17. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. From the belt, the pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. The second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Edwin Rios.
So next to bat will be Edwin Rios. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To the plate now, Danny Jansen. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1.
No.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out till he proves he can lay off of it.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he fouls this one off.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Chopper to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 4-1. Wade Davis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Victor Caratini.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1, here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The Yanks are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One and two, here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Victor Caratini becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Phillips. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB now.
Yep.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Beltran gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18, Daniel Hudson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in will be Aaron Judge, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hudson is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 inning is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
The 1-1 now from Hudson.
Ball. 2-1.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next for New York, Alex Rodriguez. From the belt, the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him. One there.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Next to stand in is Albert Pujols. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. First offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First pitch of the AB now.
No.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 1 away. Next up, Josh Hamilton. The pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
A pause and the 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Now here it comes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Jose Bautista, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away. Baltimore down to their final strike. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here's another 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jacob Degrom earns the win, his 2nd. Mariano Rivera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.